Hey y'all, and good afternoon. Well, we are still here in Michigan on our Flower Friend trip, and we are in Ann Arbor, and we are visiting today one of their beautiful botanical gardens here at the University of Michigan. So I want to take you around and show you the beautiful perennial gardens next. All right, guys, let's go take a look. Okay, so as you enter in, you have this beautiful hedge, and then these beautiful crushed gravel. And just look at this beautiful perennial garden. I just absolutely love perennials. When we were at 4-Star Gardens yesterday, they showed lots and lots of annuals, which are great to give you that great pop of color. But it's so nice when you can plant a perennial and it comes back for you every single year. And so that's what we have here on this display. So right now the garden phlox are in full bloom, looking just absolutely beautiful. And look at this hedge, guys. It is so pretty. Look at this beautiful plop of yellow with the brown centers. And then they have some tree over here that's got little berries on it. I'm not sure what kind it is. I didn't see a tag for it. One thing I've really been loving this year was planting some lungwort. It's growing really good underneath this tree. And then I'm also enjoying the lamb's ear. And look at this beautiful drift. It is so easy to propagate and to multiply throughout your garden. So you can just buy a little clump, and then year after year you can spread it and divide it. And it really does like being divided. Beautiful peonies. More of the phlox. Look at the beautiful yellow. I just love that. Here's the angel wing Senosio. This is the one that's not doing so well in my garden right now, paired with a petunia and some sedum. Look how the beautiful the white, the purple, and the yellow go together. And the different layers that it has, going from taller to shorter. We just have to remember that in our gardens, not to do all tall and not to do all short. We have to add those layers in together. And they have a beautiful metal sculpture here that leads the way into this next part of the garden. So let's stand back just for a minute and take in all the elements of this garden. So in this area, it's more of a natural garden area. And then you have this natural area with the grasses. And then it starts to slowly transition over to the formality of these larger shrubs here. And then it goes into the very formal of having the brick patio and into these square off areas of planting beds. So you definitely get the English feel of a garden when you go into this area here. So you have the formality of the boxwoods, but then you have the softness of all the plants, which is a beautiful combination. This area in here smells so delicious. So as you can see, there's beautiful lavender, and then there's oregano, and then some dill. And then check out how big this dill plant is. The smells are absolutely gorgeous. Then the more lavender, and then sage. And then in here you have the creeping thyme. And look how they've cut it to make these perfect little geometric areas in this round planting bed. So when you walked into this area, you could just smell all the different smells. Garlic and chives, rosemary, basil. But this kind of goes to show you how you can incorporate your herbs into your garden as well. Doesn't just have to be all flowering plants. But as you can see, the pollinators are just loving these garlic chives here. So this kind of gives me some inspiration to add more of these herbs into my garden. I have another round area here, and I love that it's got seating behind. And these are all fragrant herbs, it says in here. I think that's maybe some type of mint. Lemongrass in the center. And then you have the dill. Oh, and it smells so good. It actually makes my nose tickle a little bit because it smells so good. And I'm sure as the weather is warmer and all of these herbs just heat up, it has a delicious smell. It's always exciting too to peek up over the hedges and kind of see what lies below. Looks like beautiful wildflowers. This perennial garden is a love letter to my wife. Like the flowers and plants around you, Kimberly was a resilient, proud, and happy Michigan beauty. Kimberly welcomed all with her radiance, warmth, smile, and laughter. Winter resting and watching in silence, as if the waiting for the certain oncoming warm air. Spring, as the rain leaves silver drops in the garden, the birds start to sing. Everything here takes advantage of the soothing sunshine. The spring sounds grow louder, and every plant and every flower plays their role. Summer brings a burst of color and textures, attracting gorgeous birds, butterflies, and pollinators that help this garden display a tapestry of beauty. Fall allows many of the plants and flowers to fade and get ready to rest as the awaiting mums and fall flowers explode, offering a radiant new look to this garden. Kimberly was full of and offered these joys every day, and in her endowment for the ongoing care of this garden, my wife's love shines on. Be alive with her here. Theodore Maged. Okay, we'll take a look down here. Kind of gets cooler as we head underneath these trees. Got a little path that goes through there. And a little path that goes through there. Saw some people walking in earlier and they had cameras. They were all prepared because they had their long sleeve shirts on, long pants on. And this is the Jean Avis Wilson Native Orchid Garden. So you can tell in this area the water comes up, so it keeps it pretty wet. So they have this little decking here, little planters down below, and the beautiful flowers all around. Like a little hidden surprise down here. Okay, so let's go over down this path and check out this beautiful oak tree. It is absolutely gorgeous. I just love how they have benches everywhere so that you can just sit and enjoy the view. Sit down for a minute. You can see the beautiful yellow in the distance, little pops of purple. And then in the winter, you'll have the beautiful green from the evergreens. So quiet. I love that. We need to add more seating into our garden so we can enjoy it. Not just work, work, work all the time. Some beautiful stones here. Just kind of leads you along the path. Just takes you through so you don't miss one moment of it. Here's that beautiful pop of yellow that we were seeing in the distance. Beautiful evergreens. And just kind of takes you around. And look at this beautiful display of rocks. From University of Michigan. Little buckets there. Love this little rock area. They have some areas of plants that are kind of creeping down the rocks. Little places to tuck in succulents. What a beautiful idea. My landscape is so flat. I would have to be like them and bring these rocks in. And then you have a beautiful piece of lawn just to rest your eyes. Then the garden keeps going around. And then look at all that color popping out. So pretty. Makes you just want to plant more bright and vibrant plants in your garden, because this time of year, you feel like your body just craves it. Looks like they're getting ready for fall here. Some chrysanthemums and some little ornamental kale. Beautiful zinnias. How pretty. Look at this color combination. Red, white, and blue. Pretty. Gorgeous lantana. My dad would love that. He loves lantana. The garden phlox is so pretty right now. Then you have your water feature to add that calmness to your garden. And this beautiful pergola. Give you a little extra shade as you're sitting here in these rocking chairs. So look at the design. Everything is done around a circle. The outer circle and the inner circle. And little cutouts in between. So pretty. So simple that you can incorporate a design like this into your garden. Maybe not on this scale, but the same kind of pattern. Beautiful euphorbia. More zinnias, salvia, coneflowers, calla lilies. Okay, guys, so let's head out of this beautiful area and then we'll go over to the next spot. Okay, so we're back to the beautiful lawn area, and I love how in between they have like these little notched out areas where they have benches. Such a great idea to add more places to your garden where you can just sit and relax, enjoy a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, hang out with your friends and your family. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, let's see what they've got going over here. Morning glories in the garden. Beautiful display of morning glories. They just use some metal edging, gravel for the pathways, and then bark in between. And then it kind of has the same design over here at the end where it just goes around in a circle. You can go around and look at the plants. And then it just kind of spills you back out onto the lawn. I like that idea. I like also too how you can have these big trees. You still have that shade that you need in the summer, but then you still have planting areas. And they have them limbed up pretty high. So I think I need to do that in my garden as well. Okay, so we saved the best part for last, and this is the children's garden. Look how magical. So cute. I hear the kids too. They're already over here enjoying it. Little picnic table so you can bring a little lunch with you. And then the children's garden, you can go right or you can go left. So let's go right. Go around here. Have a little area talking about the monarchs and about pollinators. So you can come and see the beautiful flowers, but you can also learn about the beautiful flowers. Look how cute these little butterfly seats are. Great little area to take pictures with your little ones. Hey, then we'll go up here. We have a lot of little ones on the other one, so we want to respect their privacy. Little pops of artwork in the garden. Then over here we have a mud play area. Who wouldn't want to play in the mud? This is where you can play and not get in trouble. Then they have some raised beds. Little arbor here so they can run underneath here and play. Lots of herbs for that sense of smell. And then over here they can create some nature art. This is the cutest little play area here. This reminds me of when I was a kid and we would play outside and we make our little towns and villages. We would bury things underneath the moss, like our secret treasure, and then we would make places for us to sit just like this. What a cool place to play. This is so neat that this is open to the public and that it's free for families to enjoy. Just come and bring your kids here and play. And then over here they have a stumpery and they have some rocks and you can play King of the Mountain. Then as you're going back around, you can learn about pollinators. A little pollinator home here. There are some pollinators in there right now. More beautiful flowers. a turtle, and a cow. And last but not least, a maze. Look at this. How much fun to get lost within the arbs and the boxwoods. So cute. So if you are ever in Ann Arbor, Michigan, I would make sure to stop by the botanical gardens here at the University of Michigan. They're absolutely beautiful, and there's lots of fun for everyone here. So I hope you have a great day, and I hope you have a chance to get in your gardens today. Bye, friends.